and not done. The book of Records is showing you what you've done and what you've not done. Not what you've done in the world. Let me reframe that. What you've done as a Christian. What you've not done as a Christian. Because when you call out of darkness into the marvelous light, God gives you an assignment for his kingdom. You need to know your assignment. If you don't know your assignment, woe is you. You should ask God. God expects every last one of us who are blood-bought believers. We need to go to God and ask him, what do you want us to do? When he tells us you're supposed to do it. When you don't do it, you got to stand before God and give an account why you didn't do it. Why did you waste this time on this earth? Why did you just come to churches and sit there? You saw the pastor needed help. You saw the bishop needed help. You saw the prophet needed help. Why did you come to church and just sit there? Why did you come to church and don't pay tithes? You know why God is so emphasis on tithes? Because that's the hardest thing that people can separate themselves from is money. It makes it so funny, Bishop Todd, is that it's not our money, it's God's money. It's not our money, it's God's money. But it's hard to separate God's money from ourselves. And that's what we're supposed to do. If God got to push and prod you to pay tithes, he don't want it. Is that the Bible talking about don't give grudgingly? He don't want you. He don't want his money going to give grudgingly. And a lot of people going to hell behind that. Salvation is so hard. Why they say it's so hard? It's easy. It's so hard because a lot of things that we're supposed to do, we're not doing. Because God gives us a free reign to do whatever we want to do. Let's not put no pressure on us. He gives us a Bible. The B-I-B-L-E, basic instructions for leaving earth. We don't even follow those instructions. We can't even follow, how many commandments is that? Over 600 and what? 57, 37, something like that. And he gives us 10, we can't even follow 10. We can't follow 1 out of the 10. Can't follow 1 out of the 10. And out of that 10, what is the hardest thing for us to follow? Don't have no graven image. Don't worship no graven image. Yes. Well, Chief Apostle, what is a graven image? Your car, your TV, your job, your money, your kids, your husband, your wife, your dog, your cat. Anything that puts God on second burner. And a lot of us is doing that today. Crack, alcohol, women, men, cigarettes, going to the movies, going to the beach. Put all that before God. But you expect God to bless you. Oh, God's going to bless me. Even though, I'm supposed to be at church. I'm over here hanging out, God's going to bless me. God don't have to do anything. God can send you to hell. You don't have to do anything. Yes, he's merciful. Yes, he loves us. Yes, he has long suffering for us. But how long are we going to sit there and play Russian roulette with our life and God pulling the trigger, putting the bullets in? When is enough is enough? Many a person says, I get this all the time, I'm doing the best that I can. He will be judged on that basis. He'll be judged for all the good things that he did as well as for all the bad things that he did. He is still doomed for hell. Why? If he did mostly good in his life, why is he still doomed for hell? Because he is not perfect. Never has been perfect and never will be perfect. Not within himself. His only hope for perfection is to trust Jesus Christ. To trust that Jesus Christ has taken his sins and bore them for him. But the unbeliever does not accept Jesus Christ. Therefore, no matter how mild a sinner he may be, he is still a sinner and imperfect. Unbeliever is somebody that really goes against God. Like I told you, you call yourself a saved person, you're out committing crimes, you've been disobedient, you're an unbeliever. Well, I must say, like, you're a fool and unbeliever. I'm going to keep it real with you. Because there is a hell and there is a heaven.
Stop.
There's a hell and somebody's going to live there eternally. You're not getting out. No elevator, no water, no AC, no nothing. Gashing of teeth. Brimstone. Anybody been in the Vietnam War? You had napalm, they said napalm sticks to kids, brimstone gonna stick to you. You're gonna burn. You're gonna feel the intense of the heat. You will burn. You will not get out of there. You're stuck there. You're not getting out because everybody that's in this room, everybody that's outside of these four walls had an opportunity to get it right and still have opportunity to get it right with God. But we are lazy. We are disobedient. We think we know everything. We cocky. We're arrogant. And we slowful. And God is tired. Tired, tired, tired. Oh, it ain't gonna be me. It's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be. What makes you think it's not gonna be you? Are you righteous before God? If God came right now and stood in your face, will all of us go to heaven? Can you stand before God right now and say, Lord, I did this in your name, I did that in your name? You know what he's going to tell you? Get away from me. I never knew you. Can you honestly say that you're righteous in God's eye? I ain't talking about righteous in your husband's eye, your wife's eye, or whoever's eye. Are you righteous in God's eye? Are you doing what God called you to do? Are you being obedient to God? When you're obedient to God, you're obedient to his word, which is gospel. Are you doing the word that God's telling you to do? God is tired. Judgment is on its way. When it's enough, it's enough. God has done all he can. You back up. You know this. They will come from this, where the dead unbelievers will come from. They will come from the sea, from the depths of the Atlantic and the Pacific Oceans, the Mediterranean, Persian seas, the Black and Dead seas, from all the seas of the world, the bodies of the dead. Bodies of the dead unbelievers will come. The bodies of those sucking in wars of human history, in the merchant ships, and in the ships of pirates, even the bodies of those murdered and dumped in the seas will come forth. There will not be a body ever lost at sea or in any other body of water that will not come forth. All bodies of unbelievers that have been scattered all over the seas of the earth will be brought back together and raised up, all in the flash of an eye. And everybody from the seas of the world will stand before the great white throne judgment of God. They will come from the depths itself and from the graves of the earth. The word translate hell in the authorized version is grave in Greek. All the bodies and dead unbelievers who are in the earth or scattered all over the earth shall be resurrected. God knows where every atom, particle of dust is, every element that makes up every unbeliever's body. Therefore, he calls forth for all unbelievers to stand before him in judgment.